Welcome to New Sky TV. A shocking twist. The entertainment industry has been turned upside down overnight, with the wind shifting dramatically. The relationship between Liu Yuhang, Guo Yuxin, and Zhai Yiying has ignited heated discussions across the internet. No one expected that just as filming for Thorns Bloom wrapped up, before the drama had even ended, reality had already staged a reversal even more ruthless than the TV series. Liu Yuhang unfollowed Guo Yuxin, deleted all photos of them together, and acted swiftly and decisively, without a moment's hesitation. It wasn't a cold shoulder, nor a temporary hiding, it was a complete deletion. What he deleted wasn't just a few ordinary photos, but the traces of the entire collaboration. Photos of them standing side by side during promotional roadshows, backstage photos, even screenshots of them together during media interviews that had been repeatedly screenshotted and discussed, all were deleted. It was as if he had instantly returned to a state of never having crossed paths. Even more intriguing is the timing. Around 1 a.m. fans witnessed it firsthand. Shortly after he posted a status update, the page refreshed, and when they clicked back in, he was no longer on their following list. The actions were swift, precise, and ruthless, as if they had made up their minds long ago, just waiting for the right moment. So the question arises, why did the two, who had worked side by side during filming, suddenly engage in a cleanup after filming wrapped? Was it an emotional breakdown, or premeditated? Was it a personal choice, or was there something else behind it? Before the outside world could even process this unfollowing storm, another scene was quietly captured, pushing public opinion to a second climax. On the set of the new drama, in Hangzhou, Liu Yuhang and Zhai Yiying. It was a break during an outdoor scene. The two, in their costumes, didn't deliberately avoid each other, nor did they engage in any unnecessary physical contact. They were simply sitting side by side on propped chairs chatting. But their shoulders lightly touched. This tiny distance was magnified infinitely by the camera on set. Staff revealed that the atmosphere was very relaxed. Liu Yuhang was amused by something Zhai Yiying said, laughing so hard he leaned forward, his back bent. Zhai Yiying laughed with her head down, her shoulders relaxed, completely unguarded. That wasn't a smile for the camera during a promotional event, it was a genuine reaction during a break from filming. There was no pulling, no deliberate closeness, yet it was more convincing than any staged photo. As a result, netizens were in an uproar. On one hand, there was the decisive severing of ties with Guo Yuxin, cleanly cutting ties. On the other hand, there was the natural interaction and synchronized laughter between Liu Yuhang and Zhai Yiying on the set of their new drama. The timeline seamlessly connected. Was this really a coincidence? Some started digging up old grievances. During the promotional period, Liu Yuhang and Guo Yuxin didn't actually interact much. In interviews, he repeatedly steered the conversation back to the work itself, consistently remaining vague about romantic relationships, and this late night unfollowing after filming wrapped seemed like drawing a final, unalterable line in their relationship. Others calmly analyzed, perhaps it was just a career adjustment, perhaps he didn't want to be overly tied to anything, perhaps he simply wanted to completely turn the page on the past. But whatever the truth, one thing is undeniable, Liu Yuhang's attitude has been clear enough. The entertainment industry is never short of ambiguity or speculation, but what truly makes people remember are often these silent yet resolute actions. Unfollowing, deleting photos, changing production teams, changing status, a series of actions seem to tell everyone, he has embarked on the next journey, and will Zhai Yiying have a place in this journey? Is it the chemistry between actors on screen, or a projection of emotions off screen? No one dares to say for sure, but one thing is certain, the winds have shifted that night. The story of Thorns Bloom has ended, but the new plot of reality has just begun. What's even more unsettling is that the widely circulated GIF wasn't a close-up shot, but rather a frame-by-frame expose from a casual recording by a passing staff member. The image is blurry, yet undeniably real. Liu Yuhang stands still, his gaze fixed on Zhai Yiying, not immediately looking away, but lingering for several seconds, not the carefully crafted, affectionate gaze of the drama, but a subconscious pause. It's precisely because it doesn't seem like acting that it's more easily amplified and interpreted. Some fans directly pointed out the contrast. When he looked at Guo Yuxin after filming their scenes together, his gaze in Thorns in Bloom was more of a performative completion, but this time, there was a clear sense of attachment, as if he hadn't fully detached himself from the other person, and his emotions hadn't completely subsided. Interpretations began to split. One side believed it was the lingering warmth of the character, the other was more direct. Their good off-screen relationship couldn't fool the camera. The controversy quickly spread to Weibo and Super topics, escalating overnight. Some angrily accused him of turning his back on her after the collaboration, interpreting unfollowing and deleting photos as heartless. Others defended him, saying that actors should serve the work, and that breaking up on-screen pairings is normal in the industry. Not breaking up would be unprofessional. Even more intense was the involvement of influential fans. Several prominent fans on the platform posted long threads, compiling a clear timeline of unfollowing, the number of deleted photos, and behind-the-scenes footage into charts, logically clear, precisely labeled, clearly solid evidence compiled overnight. The comments section quickly swelled to over 10,000, with reposts, comments, and likes skyrocketing, even attracting casual viewers. But what truly chilled some viewers was a detail: Liu Yuhang deleted everything too cleanly. This isn't unprecedented in the short drama circle. Many on-screen couples choose to cool off, reduce interaction, and gradually sever ties after the drama ends. This is common practice. But most leave room for maneuver, not deleting old photos, not rushing to unfollow, giving each other and the audience a buffer. But Liu Yuhang didn't. Some have calculated that he deleted at least 20 photos, including group photos with advertising collaborations and brand exposure. In business logic, such photos are usually kept until the contract expires, but he deleted them all without hesitation. This attitude of preferring controversy to completely sever ties made many realize for the first time, this might not be a spur-of-the-moment decision, but a long-thought-out decision. So public opinion began to shift to another question: what exactly was he running away from? Or was he clearing the way for his next collaboration, his next image? No one could provide an answer. What is certain is that when an actor chooses to end a public relationship in such a swift and extreme way, there must be a reason behind it that he doesn't want to be mentioned again. And the story is clearly not over yet. The agency's attitude seems more like deliberate avoidance. There was no statement, no clarification, not even a template response like "not a private matter." Yesterday, the official account only calmly posted a notice about the new drama's filming, the wording restrained and the information precise, but notably, it didn't mention Guo Yuxin's name. This point was repeatedly highlighted by netizens, screenshots spread, and quickly sparked a new round of interpretations. Silence itself is an attitude. Guo Yuxin, on the other hand, also chose silent mode. She didn't post any related updates, nor did she directly respond to the unfollowing controversy. On her Weibo, those old photos are still quietly lying in their original places, neither deleted nor pinned, like a silent resistance to all external speculation. But at the same time, she hasn't reposted any content related to Liu Yuhang. No interaction, no response, no hints, drawing clear boundaries. This contrast of one staying, one leaving has only made the situation more delicate. Just as public opinion began to split, some fans claiming to have met offline started adding details. Some said the video only showed the tip of the iceberg. The real atmosphere on set was even more ambiguous than what was shown in the GIFs. One fan revealed that when accompanying a friend to visit the set, they personally witnessed Liu Yuhang and Zhai Yiying almost always sitting together in the rest area, rarely participating in other people's conversations. While others gathered in groups to chat and laugh, they formed their own small circle, whispering and relaxed. Even more intriguing was that, once after filming, the two didn't separate but returned to the rest vehicle together. The statement immediately ignited the comments section. Another voice quickly surfaced: could all of this be a pre-arranged plan? Unfollowing, deleting photos, changing co-stars, exposing on-set interactions, is this all preheating for a new drama? After all, in the short drama market, new CP equals popularity has almost become the default rule. Those who support this view believe that everything is just perfect. The old pairings are quickly severed to avoid confusion, new footage is leaked naturally to guide discussion, and the company's silence gives it ample room to develop. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.